bona fide owner. A bona fide owner. Now, what is a bona fide owner? It has been defined by the courts as the people whose names are on the deed. Okay? They are the bona fide owners. Not the name of a corporation you own. Your name is on the deed. If your name is on the deed, you can sell that real estate for something of value and not have a real estate license. That's a bona fide owner. Then the paragraph talks about attorneys, and it says attorneys can sell real estate for something of value without a license. That is no longer true because of court precedents. In New Jersey, an attorney can handle the sale or purchase of real estate without a license only if that attorney, that real estate is part of a case the attorney is working on. What I mean by that is, if the attorney is handling a divorce and the house has to be sold, he could sell that house for something of value and not have a real estate license. What he cannot do is list his neighbor's house and sell it without a real estate license. But many attorneys do have real estate licenses, okay? So we have bona fide owners, attorneys in certain situations. Then we have some fiduciaries. What I mean by that is trustees and receivers in bankruptcy, executors and administrators in estate work, anybody appointed by a judge. Who does the judge appoint most often to sell real estate for the court? The sheriff. That's what the sheriff's sale is. And then banking institutions licensed to do business in this state and insurance companies licensed to do business in this state. Now, these banks and insurance companies cannot list and sell real estate. They can only sell real estate incidental to their banking or insurance business. How did the bank end up with the property? Foreclosure. Their employees can sell the bank-owned property without a license. Insurance companies are also mortgage companies. What does a life insurance company do with most of your premiums while you're alive? They give out more mortgages than banks do, okay? Life insurance companies fund most of the huge real estate projects. They have everybody's premiums for a long time, and it's perfect for long-time investment, okay? So that's what we're talking about. Who can sell real estate for something of value and not have a license? A bona fide owner, someone whose name is on the deed. An attorney handling real estate that's involved in a case that he is working on. Executors, administrators in estate work. Trustees, receivers in bankruptcy. Anybody ordered by the court to sell real estate. Banking institutions and insurance institutions licensed to do business in the state. Now here's my question. If you don't have a real estate license, can you help your mother buy a house? Yes, as long as you take nothing of value for doing it and have no reasonable expectation thereof. If your mother is going to give you something for helping her sell her house, and it is something of value, or you have a reasonable expectation of getting something of value, you need a license. Okay? And a gentleman called me. He said, can my daughter rent my properties at the shore without a real estate license? And I said, of course, as long as she gets nothing of value. And he said, daughters don't work for nothing. I said, well, we have a class starting Tuesday evening. Okay? You could be this world's #1 top-selling real estate salesperson and not have a license if you never took anything of value for doing that. What about the receptionist when everybody's out on tour looking at the new listings and the only person left in the real estate office is the receptionist and she doesn't have a real estate license, and somebody calls up and wants to know the price on one of your company's listings because they just saw the for sale sign? Can she give the price? No. Not without a real estate license. That is soliciting buyers, sellers, landlords, or tenants. You need a real estate license to do that. Okay? I think what we ought to do